What is up, YouTube? Today we are looking at another new Yeezy release. What am I talking about? I am talking about the Yeezy Runner, or the Yeezy Foam Runner in the Vermillion colorway. Let's take a look. What is up, YouTube? It is your boy, it's your dog, it's your brother from another mother, aka the lifestyle surgeon, aka Dr. Vassell, aka Wayne, and welcome to Crep Check. And if you're new here, what we do on Crep Check is we check out everything crep related. And today is no different. Today we are looking at a different colorway of the Foam Runner. We are looking at the Vermillion colorway. So let's get into it. As you know, what I like to do in Crep Check is check out the box. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen it. Not, what you can do is you can pause and you can click the link above and go and check out my review of the Ochre colorway. This was also released over the weekend, and a re-release basically. And the box was very similar. So for their runners, the box on the outside, to all intents and purposes, is super plain. It just looks like a cardboard box. Apart from this barcode here, which does mention my size, which is a size 12. Now, the first thing I'm going to point out is these sneakers do not fit true to size, because if you are a regular subscriber to my channel, you will know that I am a size 11. If you're not a regular subscriber to the channel, why not? Do your boy a solid and drop me a subscribe. These come up small, one size small in fact, and therefore it's important to go one size up. So the only thing that you would make you think this is a shoebox when you look at it is that barcode, which has size 12. Let's pop the hood. And when we pop the hood, we are greeted in the lid here where it says foam. And then we are greeted with wrapping paper that we're used to. And then, boom. We have these bad boys. Now, put those to the side very quickly so you can see. When you look inside the box, you see we have foam, RNNR, runner, and then we have the tag. And the tag reads Vermil, and it's size 12. Pop that to the side. So what's my first impressions? So my first impressions just on the aesthetics of these sneakers is they are nice. They are an innovative, I kind of say innovative. The aesthetics of the sneaker are innovative. When you think about the basics of this sneaker, it's been done before. They're basically jazzed up Crocs to all intents and purposes. Now, when I focus on this particular colorway, I must say I am impressed. I think that I actually prefer this colorway to the Ochre colorway that I have. You guys see the comparison? I think I do. If I'm honest with you, these are really, really nice. I will say one thing, the pictures, again, the renderings don't match what the color that you get, because the color that I saw in the renderings just kind of looked like a murky off red, where this is a much more richer red. It's not bright. It's a rich red. It's the best way I can describe it. Almost like a red with some brown tones in it. So it kind of takes the edge off it. So yeah, I believe this colorway for me is the one. So let's get into this sneaker review proper. So the sneaker is basically one material. It's foam throughout, from the sole to the upper, it's one material. Now, if you look at the anterior aspect of the sneaker, we get this kind of streamlined bullet train, you know, jumbo, jet, real sleek aesthetic look with almost what I want to say are like vents into it, giving it a very kind of aggressive styling. When we come to the lateral aspect, we see all of these windows into the foam upper. Just one point I want to bring your attention to is this line, and I'll be honest with you, this line runs around the whole of the sneaker. Now this line gives the separation from the upper to the midsole and outsole. or just say sole really in this case. Now, I don't know if they've done it by purpose or if it's just a factor of the way that these are made, because it does demarcate very well the outsole, but it looks to me when I look at it with my eyes that it's just like an unfinished detail. I personally think I would prefer to not see that line that goes around the sneaker, because it just reminds me like when you put it in a machine like a mold and you've got that little rim at the end and somebody's not been bothered enough just to make sure it's just gone. So for me personally, I reckon it would look better without. It's not a huge detail. It's not going to make me say I don't want the sneaker, but if I'm being really pernickety and fussy, I don't see why that's got to be there. Anyway, at closer detail on the medial aspect of this sneaker, you will notice the windowing throughout, which is very similar to that on the lateral aspect of the sneaker. So the thing about these sneakers, Crocs, sandals, whatever box you want to try to put them into, is your sock game needs to be on point. Like, I personally couldn't imagine wearing these barefoot. If you are wearing them barefoot, you're a better guy or gal than me, because I think if I tried to wear these barefoot, the sweat and the smell would put a lot of people off me. So personally, I think you just need to have a nice, clean, tidy pair of socks. Your sock game needs to be on point with these. Anteriorly, you have that streamlined bullet, just aggressive, fast feel. If we come to the heel part of the sneaker, you notice we have where the outsole kind of starts broaching up onto the heel, and then we have that line that I mentioned, a bit niggly line, and then we come to the upper. Now, no windowing directly in the back, but just as I mentioned, as we get close to the back, we have the windows. We have kind of, I guess, what comes into kind of a heel pull, help you get your sneaker on. And other than that, that's really pretty much it. And when we come to the outsole reminds me of like what the surface of the moon would be like, if I'm being honest with you. It has like the craters and the hills and just the wave-like pattern. I just imagine how the dirt would look. Again, it's quite an interesting pattern. It's a very interesting design, and I do like it. This sneaker slash sandal slash jazzed up Croc is very innovative in its sole pattern. Now, if you notice in the very heel, deep in this one, it gives you the Adidas, as you can see, or Adidas, depending on where you're from. And then at the front, we have this. Why is this here? I don't know. Oh, it's kind of on the other one as well. I don't know. It's just like little imperfections that, I don't know. Why are they there? You know, again, it's the sole. So do we really care? Probably not that much. Probably not that much. I don't know that as many people is going to stop you in the street and be like, bruv, what's that defect you got at the very front of your sole? But again, it's one of those details. You think, why is it there? So what are my final impressions? So my final impressions are, I'm feeling these. As you know from my previous review of the ochre colorway, I like the aesthetics just on its own. Now, this red, or vermilion as they've called it, colorway, I think bangs nicely. It's not too out here. It's got like undertones of brown in it, so it kind of edges out the red. It's not just like vibrant, bright red. And like I said, the aesthetics are nice. There's a few imperfections on the sneaker slash Croc slash sandal, but I can handle them. And I think when you put these on again, you're going to get noticed. People are going to ask questions. People are going to stop you and say, hey, your Yeezy runners are flames. So for me, these are keepers, part of my collection. I'm having these. People, thank you for stopping by and checking out my review. If you've enjoyed this video, do your boy a solid, drop me a like. And in addition, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to help me to continue to grow this channel so I can continue to bring you guys this content. People, this is the Lifestyle Surgeon. Have a blessed week. Love. We out.